Hello and welcome to day 7 of Vlogmas. I look very done up. That is because it is almost 10 o'clock. Today is St. Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day, or whatever you like to call it. And I was in work this morning at 9:15, bright and early, and it was mayhem in there today. Oh my god, the queues trying to get into my store this morning was insane. But anyway, I got home at like 7:30, had a quick shower, done my makeup, edited yesterday's video. That is uploading right now, got ready, and I'm getting ready to go out to meet some more school friends. And yeah, I'm working at 8:45 in the morning. I'm hoping that I will be fine. But I know not to drink too much, like I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just waiting on my hair to fully dry before I straighten it. I'm wearing a black crop top, a long sleeve crop top, and like black flared pants. Flared pants. Flared pants. They're really comfy. I just wanted to go with something warm because it's so cold out right now. I'm gonna have a quick cup of tea with my mum to warm me up before I start drinking as well, because I'm so cold. But mum said it's because I'm tired. I am very tired, very tired. But yeah, once I've warmed up a bit, I'll come back on and talk to you. I have some more tagged questions that I found on YouTube that would be interesting to answer. So yeah, I'll do that once I've warmed up. Okay, I'm all ready to go. I have my leather jacket on again, and you'll see my plants. That's what I was trying to say to you, that they're like very wide-legged and very long. I'm gonna have to like yank them up when I want to dance later on. I'm just having a cheeky little drink before I go. Emily's after texting me saying she's in Manhattan, so I better go. By the way, I'm wearing the same eyeshadow palette as I was the other night, so Sue Me, sleek lipstick, tops Boohoo, pants Misguided, jacket ASOS, bag Stella McCartney, and the shoes, if you can see right now, they're from New Look. I have them about a year though. And yeah, get ready to go dancing. Woo! Okay, so mum is putting on her glasses there. She's bringing me into town, but while I'm in the car on the way into town, I said I'd answer a few of the Christmas tag questions that I found online. Now, they're actually not very Christmassy, but they're a tag yeah, I can't speak English because I'm so cold. So they're a tag question video. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So the first thing was, did anything odd happen to you this week? Anything odd? Have I said anything odd has happened to me this week? Nothing. Well, it's only Tuesday. So it's very early in the week for anything odd to happen. But I suppose if you think of like out of the ordinary of my life, today I worked on my first ever St. Stephen's Day, and it was just, as I said earlier on, oh my god, like why aren't people at home with their families and eating food and watching movies and all that, rather than getting up at the crack of feckin' dawn and travelling to Dublin to come in and buy a handbag that's half price but it's still €700. Like, don't make sense to me. And we were all very surprised about the queue that was outside BT this morning. But anyway, moving on. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? That changed all the time. Like, I went from wanting to be a vet for a very long time, and then I realised that I'd be the worst vet in the world. Like, I grieve still over animals that are gone a very long time. Like, and anytime any animals are a little bit sick, I lose my crap. Like, I'm like, oh my god, we need to bring them to the vet, oh my god, come on, let's go. And they might just have the sniffles. Like, I'm so drastic when it comes to, and like, I can't deal with needles and blood and gore, so I would have been a useless vet. Like, and if anyone's abandoned an animal, I would have just took them home. I would have had about 400 dogs, about 3,000 cats, God only knows how many bunny rabbits. Like, I would have been in debt. Like, so, and then it went from a vet to a writer. I wanted to write books, and I used to write stories all the time. And then it turned into a journalist. So it hasn't been that, like, it didn't change. Was there anything else I wanted to be?
Pop singer?
Yeah, I wanted to be a singer, but I can't sing for life. Like, I haven't got a note in my head. I think I do. So when Beyonce comes on, I'm like, hello, hello. I can't sing at all. Try to. And I would have loved to have been a dancer, but I took up dancing far too late in life to be a dancer. I wish I took that up when I was younger. Now when I say dancing, I mean hip-hop dancing. I love hip-hop dancing. And anyone will tell you that on a night out, I would literally be the first one on the dance floor and the last one off the dance floor. I love dancing. And then the other one was a journalist. I wanted to be a journalist, which is kind of the area I'm kind of going into now, media. But it's such a hard industry to break into. But hopefully one day I'll make it. What is one food that you absolutely hate? Look at Mum's expression. She's literally like, God.
Every vegetable in a sauce.
No. I like carrots and I like broccoli and I like parsnips.
You don't really like cabbage.
I don't like cabbage, but I eat it.
Yeah.
So what other food is there that I actually can't eat? Like, I detest it. I'm not a big fan of fish.
Yeah.
I would eat cod and whiting. Is it whiting?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
But I won't eat like salmon. I love scampi.
Yeah.
I only realised recently that was fish.
Yeah.
I hate prawns, I hate oysters, I hate all that stuff. And like whenever I go on holidays with Margaret, or I'm out with Margaret, she just wants paella, and I'm like gagging, like can't deal with that. And she's breaking off the heads off the fish. Okay, move on. What do you like to do when you turn off work or when you finish work? Interesting question. A car's just passed us now. They're probably like, what is that one doing on the fucking camera? What do I like to do? I like to just relax. So when I relax, I like to watch Netflix like everyone else. And at the moment, I've just started watching Jane the Virgin, and I absolutely love it. That was from Sarah's recommendation. Why am I not focused? There we go. Apart from that, I love reading. As you probably could tell from my Christmas presents, I get a lot of books. I read a lot of books. At the moment, I'm reading Ham on the Rye by Charles. No, not Charles Bukowski. Is it Charles Bukowski? I don't know who it's by. Ham on the Rye anyway. I can't remember the name of the author, but I've been reading it for a month since I started in Brown Thomas, and I haven't got the time to read. But the last few weeks, I have been reading at least like 10 chapters a week, which is very slow for me. I usually have a book read in a week, but it is a really good book. If you could have an exotic pet, what animal would you choose? Penguin? Is penguin an exotic pet? Yeah, it would be. Yeah, because it's not a normal pet. What was the last book you read? I just told you, Ham on the Rye. Have you ever done anything that made your stomach flip? What sort of question is that? Like, as in made me excited or made me nervous? God, there's been many times then if that's the case. I can't actually name any off the top of my head right now. Where have you always wanted to go? Yeah, New York. Mom just said New York, and I went to New York this summer and I loved it so much, and I cannot wait until Sophie and I book our trip to New York in January for next January, as in 2019. We're all going to January for 6 days, 5 days, 6 days. I love New York, and like when I came home I told everyone I felt like I belonged there. I didn't feel lost. Like I've been to many countries and many cities, and I fit in really quickly because I have a great sense of direction. I can't read maps, but I have a great sense of direction. But in New York, I didn't even need to read a map. I just knew where to go and what was going on, and I just felt at ease there. And it was like for a big city, for a girl who suffers with anxiety, I did not feel anxious at once in New York City. So I can't wait to return there. Oh, do you like to dance is the next question. Yes, and I cannot wait to go in tonight and have a few bops. If no one dances with me, I'll dance on my own. I don't care. Like if all my gals are like too busy drinking and chatting, I'm going to dance on my own. What is the one thing in your day that you can't live without? I'm looking at Mom because I don't know. Well, like I've come to terms to live with it. Like with my previous jobs and college, I always had to have my phone on me, but in work I'm not allowed my phone at all, and I've come to terms with it. Like I could go 4 or 5 hours without it. Now granted, when I have my break or my lunch break, I'm literally like, oh my god, look what I'm missing out on, but I can live without it now. I can't go without water. I'd have to have at least 2 to 3 glasses or bottles of water a day. And then if we talk in terms of like medical reasons why I can't physically live without, would have to be my inhaler. I had to run because we weren't allowed to take breaks today. We're only allowed to take our lunch, and it got really busy at one stage, and I had to run and take my inhaler because I'm afraid to bring my inhaler on the floor in case I leave it behind me. And then if I leave it behind me, I haven't got a spare one in my bag because I have one in every handbag I have, rather than have 2 or 3 in the one handbag. So yeah, I'd have to say my inhaler or water. What was the last movie you saw in the theatre? Oh my god, I can't remember when the last time I went to the cinema. I think it was when I was in college, was it?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, it would have been Fantastic Beasts. I saw that at the beginning of the year with my college crew, and I absolutely loved that movie. But I need to go see Pitch Perfect 3. I love Pitch Perfect, so I hope that's good. And that's all the questions. That was very riveting. God, I don't know what made me pick those questions. There is another tag video that I have, like the questions for. You can't even see that. I don't know why I'm even showing you that. But I'll do them tomorrow because I have nothing exciting planned for tomorrow. So I'm going to shut up now because I've been talking for 9 minutes. I surely have enough for a vlog there. And we're almost in Portlaoise and I have to ring Emily now. So I'll chat to you later. Look who I'm with, Emily.